What's up, my people, my friends? How you doing, guys? And welcome to this channel again. Welcome to this live stream. It's me, Gen Z Against the World, aka Lucia. I'm waiting for you, and we can just have some talk. I can see there's someone. Welcome. So, I just want to say hi, and this live stream is just a random, and we can have some talk. Okay. Um, so um, let's let's have some therapy. Let's have some free therapy. Let's let's talk about things. Let's talk about how you feel, how I feel. Let's just try mental health and free therapy, because I think it's just really important to um, I think it's really important to talk about mental health and mental health issues at all openly, because it can helps people, you know. I talk from my um, perspective, because when I see people, doesn't matter whether if it's some famous celebrity, or you, or I don't know, whatever friend of mine, when someone talks openly about her or his mental health openly, about the things that you're dealing with, about just everything that bothers you, and so on, I think that it can be really um, beneficial and useful for everyone. But by the way, hello you guys. What's up? I see you all. I nearly shit my pants at my job interview. Why? Okay, if you want to tell us more, you can. I also had a job interview today, by the way. You're not alone in this. I've been through so many fucking job interviews. It's like a hobby, you know. But um, okay, let's back to the topic. You know, to be honest with you, I know I'm gonna say it for you. Life is shit. Life sucks. Life doesn't ask you. Life doesn't ask. Um, but I don't fucking know. I think that I just want, let's use our fucking power, you know. Let's be at least grateful for you. Be grateful that um, no one is like you. That just to realize that you are unique. You're special. I am unique. I am special. I mean, I said it because I just feel that way, and I think that it's really important to say it. I'm not saying this because I want to be like I'm better than anyone else. I mean, that's not really my point. It's just the point is why I'm telling you this is that because we don't we actually don't appreciate ourselves enough. There's many reasons why. It's the world where we live in, the society, the people being jealous, all the capitalism and competition, and Also, yeah, because are where we are coming from, because I told you this in my previous videos that actually never no one never really taught us to appreciate and to love ourselves at first. um, Most parents actually don't teach their kids this, and it kind of makes sense because I think that they don't even love themselves. So kind of makes sense. That's the whole trauma, and that's the that's the whole trauma again. It's the whole cycle of traumas. But my point is that I want, because you see that my channel, I don't want my channel to be all the time just about um, yeah, the main thing is antinatalism, of course, and criticizing, the society and today's world and the system, everything. But also, as you may know me for a while, I'm an artistic person. I'm a really creative person, really authentic person. I love art, I love acting, I love all the forms of arts and self-expression and performing arts. And also I really want to talk about, like, as I said, about the mental health and um, just being real, just being real, because because that's the world where we live in, social media, the capitalism, and living so fast, and don't really appreciate, I don't know, maybe just the little things, or just um, art, maybe, we just want everything being so fast, and we are also really so tired. We don't really want to listen. We don't really want to listen nowadays. I know that, because it's this capitalism and this system that we live in. Everyone is just so, we all have ADHD, actually. I mean, we all have ADHD, and we I don't really mean it, but most people have it, and because we live so fast, we just scroll our phones. And I mean, I don't want to live like that. It's hard for me. It's hard for me because I'm gonna be honest again, like I am. Um, I'm addicted to my phone, and I'm addicted to social media, especially Instagram. I don't want to. I'm saying it. That's the first step. I don't want to be. I was in the library today, and I'm really like I'm trying to being more to do things that are um fuck, how to say it in English, more meaningful, I guess. Yeah, I want to be. I mean, it's hard for me because, yeah, because of this fast life, and because of this ADHD, and yeah, because also loneliness, and because lack of money, and blah 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 blah. But I want to say to you this: I want to live my life the way I want. I want to say no to this inauthentic life. I want to live my own life full of meanings, and um, yeah, I want to just live my own life and be happy with it. And even when there's like billions of people who just don't understand why and all these things, it's none of their business. but I'm just saying that I really want to live my best authentic life and the best possible way, and I want my life to be more meaningful. And mm, yes, it's fucking really difficult. I know that, and it's hard with people. It's hard with society, with the system, with everything, with money. But I just know that I have my copes, and that's art. That's art. Art is my cope. That's my everything. I mean, that's my everything. I don't know where I would be today without my passion for art. I don't know truly. So I just want to be happy with it and to live the way I want. Your comments. I was it was at McDonald. I hate service. I hate dealing with people. Me too. But same, brother. Um, I almost like every fucking job I had was fucking dealing with people, with customers, with colleagues, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really, really difficult for my soul. It's crushing my soul. It's ruining my soul. But I just want to be strong. I just want to say to myself, okay, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck again. It's gonna suck again. Um, but I do have my motivation. I do have mine because I'm done with being poor all the time and being stuck. Being stuck because of lack of money. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking tired. So but I understand. I definitely understand what you're saying. It's really difficult with people with customer service, especially for people like us. When you're being neurodivergent, autistic, or INFP, or just being sensitive. Um, yeah, it sucks. I know that. Um, it's better to be a little caterpillar. I have one living in a flower pot just outside my door right now. No job, no rent, no BS. That's nice. Hi, where are you from? All the time these questions. I am from Slovakia. I am from Slovakia, but I live in Czech Republic right now, Prague. For those who don't know, Slovakia and Czech Republic, are the name really similar countries, with similar history and languages, but it's not the same country. Um, hello, hello, my friends, everyone. How is your day going? So it's nighttime actually here. Um, it's gonna be a new day, and I have to wake up early in the morning, not because I'm going to my job, but because I have to, because of guys, I'm sorry, but my English is not Englishing right now, so I don't want to make these things more complicated. Just bullshit, um, how is your day? Yeah, facts. Miles, you Jewish? I noticed that necklace. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I am not I'm not necessarily religious. That's not. This is not the point. Because of the religion, but because of the more. It is more because of the heritage and ethnicity, and because of yeah. So yeah, I am um, by heritage. So um, yeah. um, painting, no painting, performing arts, acting, um, music, um, a little dancing, but yeah, performing arts. But I love art at all, so yeah, yeah, art, poetry, yeah, and also poetry, yeah, books, and music, art, poetry, and music, absolutely, and movies, fucking movies. um, Lucy is a Jewish girl from Slovakia. He knows that. You see, my friend knows that. You know. Um, I am so old that I remember Czechoslovakia, but yeah, that's good. That's good. um, Hi Lucia, nice to see you. I usually always miss your live streams. Hello, my friend. Also, I want to say that I know that many of you sent me an emails, but don't get me wrong. It's nothing. It's not really personal, but I'm really dealing with many things, and I'm also an old school. I'm really old school. I would say I have an old soul. I many times I really don't like texting online and all the messages online. I'm not really. That's not really my thing, to be honest with you. So this is like why I'm also making this live stream, because for me it's kind of better to speak out loud. Maybe also like um it's more like I don't know how to explain it. I just don't really like this, but it's not nothing. It's not nothing personal. I really I don't I didn't forget, So, but nice to see you here. So you're here now. Um, yeah, yeah, absolutely. 1993. Yes, yeah. So it's actually 32 years old. Older than me. Yeah, I actually want to be honest with you. I want to communicate by sending letters. Really, I'm old soul. You may laugh at me, but I'm an old soul. I That's why I cannot stand this society and this everything being so fast, and this materialism and consumerism, capitalism, um, social media. People are so, as I said, people don't want to listen because we have ADHD and we really don't want to listen. Yeah, we don't want to listen. We just scroll our phones, and I know it's not really our fault. It's not our fault. I don't like it. Being here as a young person in my 20s and being addicted to my phone, to social media, to just all these news. I don't like it. I don't want to be, but it's not that easy to just for me. I mean, it's not just that easy to not be a part of it. I'm trying to, but it's like a step by step, I guess, because also in these days it's really difficult to build communities. I know that you guys, um, you also guys, many of you, I think that we really need really need to have our own community. I mean, at all. I'm not being specific. I'm just saying that, yeah, I miss to have like some community. When as for example, I used to be a part of theater, but I'm not. anymore. Because do you know why? Yeah, because of this capitalism and this wage slavery, and me being really tired and exhausted because of this because of this work and jobs, really. But I want to be a part of it again. I really, because just that's just my cope, as you said. It's just my cope, not just passion, also my cope and passion. And I don't fucking want to be um, negative and sad and um, depressed all the time. This is not this is not toxic positivity. I am really aware of where we live in, and what's this life it is, and how people behave. I see that. I am really aware of everything. I um, I see that, and I feel that. So I don't have a blue pill. I have a red pill. But at the same time, I'm fucking done to be all the time, as I said, to feel that way, being so like miserable all the time. As I said, I want to create I want to create made, my own life for myself, my own world that I'll be, comfortable with it, to being surrounded by, all this art. And yeah, I also want to be surrounded by people like-minded and artistic as well. So yeah, I also hate that everything is so rushed these days. People need to chill. Yeah, we really need to. But you see that this capitalism and social media and all this, you know, politics and everything so fucking messed up, you know. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's just difficult to deal with it, but you're right. Yeah, we really need to chill. Old school is the best. This new generation is messed up. Yeah, but it's not our fault. You know, I go crazy without the charge phone. It's actually sad. It's over. Yeah, absolutely. I feel I have this same like you had, and it sucks. But this addiction is even more intense when you actually don't have these communities, as I said. Because yeah, I really miss to having community. That's why I'm more addicted to my phone and to social media. And I don't want to have it like that. I want to change that. But it's not, step by step, because um, it's just not that easy as it may someone may think, especially for people like me or you. You know, literally everything was better back in the day. Music, movies, dating, society in general. Absolutely agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm like baby, I never lived in the 90s, but I still like remember Millennium and all this, yeah, pop culture, yeah, movies, music, and I feel such nostalgia. I really miss it. I'm trying to bring it back by listening, this sound and watching those movies, because yeah, actually, even art is so messed up today. Yeah, you're right, and it feels really, yeah, it feels depressing and lonely, and yeah, that's that's just how it is. Yeah, I'm sick of being miserable every day. Gotcha. but as I said in the beginning of the live stream, that I want to talk about mental health, and I think that people who talk about mental health openly are my heroes. Really, I really appreciate those people, and I know that it's more cool when you post just how you live your best life, how you live with your partner, how you live everything, how you are rich and all these things. That's the whole this illusion. But I really appreciate every single person who openly talks and makes content about being just real. So yeah, I appreciate also your channel, but you know that. Um, yeah, I feel you. Hmm, that's nice. I agree. Art is what keeps me alive. I'm a music producer. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, good to know. Good to know. um, I barely knew any other antinatalists in my youth, though. I don't know, my friend. I don't know no one in the real life. It's just how it is because yeah, it's lonely, but we are surrounded by people who have kids and that's just how it is. Hmm. People keep saying the older generation was a lot tougher. That's because so much shit was wrong with how things were back then. They had to endure it. People in the past went through so much just so our lives could get easier, but now they're complaining that our lives are too easy. Come on. No, well, I don't really think that they thought about us. No, I mean, when I see, when I read a lot of like many people, like I have here mostly millennials, Gen X as well, Gen Z. Um, I I read that actually that Gen X um, don't really like boomers either. That boomers were like really the worst generation. I mean, yeah, but I don't. I mean, I don't like this generalization. But many times I really see their points. You know, so yeah. Hello, beautiful. Hello, black hole. What's up? Hmm. Um, huh. I forgot to say that you look very beautiful again, Lucia. Thank you. Nice. Um, yes, my girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love her. Selena Gomez talks about mental health openly. Yeah, yeah. She's one of the examples. And I saw her, if documentary, um, My Mind and Me. It's also a song, and yeah, she. I mean, oh, okay, you don't have to be necessarily a fan of hers. You don't have to even. You don't have to be a fan of hers, but that's just true that she cares, that she's not afraid to, even though she's really really famous, and she just wants to be authentic, because it's fucking tired to be all the time like smiley and everything's cool just because you're rich and famous. And yes, it's good to be rich, yeah, I mean, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're being happy. because many people, I mean, yeah, but I don't think that it's just all the rainbows and sunshines just because you're being famous. I mean, can you imagine when you don't like people and society outside, you're being famous, so you go outside and you see all the, cameras on you, paparazzis and crazy fans and haters. I mean, it can be really fucking exhausting. So uh, you know, famous people are people too, so of course, yeah, it's better to be rich, yeah, I know, but doesn't necessarily mean that everything is just rainbows and sunshines. When you see that many young famous people, they how it's drugs, it's um what it is, and so on. So it's not just what we think that it is. So yes, Selena is is great. If you want to know, she was also my huge gay crush. That she still is, but she was like my one of my awakenings. When I was, yeah, so yeah, so she's still really like important for me. um it's many years, so I appreciate her, really, I appreciate her. Hey, hi Gen Z, hi, welcome. Life usually does suck for me, especially mentally. I just tell myself to push through it. Whenever I talk to someone about it, I said with a motivational type of manner, taking accountability for areas that I can improve on. Okay. Like if I'm talking to someone about how I had a bad day at work, I usually follow it up with just one, yeah, just one bad day. I'm sure tomorrow will be better. Yeah, I could have 1,000 bad days in a row and still, yeah, I understand. That's why I'm saying that's just how I think. That's just what I think, that we should be more open to talk about how we really feel. Not just all these fake, questions. That that's just like that. How you doing? How are you? And people don't mean it actually. So I'm saying that, okay, so when everyone ask us how we feel and all these things, just be fucking honest. I'm not saying all the time, of course. I also don't want to really be necessarily too honest with my coworkers, because I know that you have to be really careful, especially in a workplace. But at all, being open and being honest and talk about everything, how we feel. Just don't play this game. Don't pretend that um it's you, because it's not you. It's not always you. Talk to me. I'm talking to everyone. um Thinking about it now, I think one thing that was an issue in the past is that people weren't able to open like they can now, because all of the judgments and just how things were. So yeah, that's actually one good thing about it, that there is some progress. Of course, it's not still there where I wish to be, but yeah, it's more open than it used to be in the past, and it's also because, yeah, because of our generation, we are not afraid to admit that, okay, I'm not okay. Things are just not okay. The way I live my life and all the circumstances and all the traumas and the system and so on is just not okay. And I fucking hate it. I don't like it. The things the way are the things the way are, you know? I don't like it. I want to talk about it. I want to just talk about it, you know? Um, Instagram is so fake. People only show their best sides and the best parts of their lives, and oftentimes it's not even real. It's a, yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, I use Instagram for my, for my self-expression, as not the same exactly like here, but yeah, like I really um I don't want to be addicted to Instagram, but I use it just for as sharing my art or sharing my favorite movies, um, being authentic and all these things. So for me, I use it as a tool, like here, to really be being authentic. But I know that it's not really authentic there. I know that. So yeah, and it's still an addiction, I mean, it's not healthy, and it sucks. Life used to be life was really better without all this social media. Like, we just there was no need for that, and now we're here, and we just Instagram and social media, that's just part of our lives. And yeah, it's mm, it's fucked up, yeah. um Lucia and chat. Hello there, my friend. I think my biggest problem is I just need to get out more where I live. The financial and transportation issues, I've just been kind of trapped all my life. Yeah, I know how it feels. I know that being trapped and not living your best authentic life. I know, and it's not our fault. But as I said, I'm just trying to being authentic and to live my. I'm trying to just don't care about this outside world, but be live the way I want. Trying to being surrounded by things I enjoy, and so on. And it's really, guys. I mean, I have to go. I know it sucks. I know it's not. But I have to go to sleep because I'm waking up really early, and I just have to. I don't like it, but I have to. Um, the first, um, for men, it's even worse. If you show your emotions, people think you are weak. For women, it's generally easier to be themselves. So you do you wanna hear my response to this? That's because of the patriarchy. Feminism is here also for you guys, not just for women, for you, because feminism actually rejects this toxic masculinity. Feminism support men to be themselves as well. Feminism supports men to show their emotions. So it's for people, all genders. It's not just for women. So many men just don't understand that. But also, when you say that it's easier for men, I wouldn't really I wouldn't necessarily put in this way. uh, sure, I know, at some point it can be harder for men than when it's about women, but there's are also many things that women have to deal with and men don't have to. And you don't want me to start to talk about it because you don't want to. There's many things. You don't want to deal with sexism. You don't want to deal with that you cannot go outside in the nighttime and being scared just because of your gender. I don't really want to talk about this, but I just um, it was just my reaction to your comment because it's not necessarily um, truth to put in that way. I am aware of the fact that there are also difficulties for men. I'm not saying that there are not, but to be completely honest with you, it's really difficult. I don't. Yeah, for if you ask me, yeah, it's difficult to be a woman. Really, it's really. I mean, yeah, I'm like at the same time I like it, but I also hate it. I mean, I hate it. Really. If I'm being completely honest with you. Also, just because many times they don't take you seriously just because you're being a woman. So many times they just don't take you seriously, and yeah, that's sexism. That's so sexism, everywhere. I mean, that's I can talk about it really. I can talk about from my experience. I can talk about from many women I know and their experiences and our history and just the way how women used to live, like when we didn't have a basic rights, we didn't have a basic human rights, and that's just the truth, you know. And so really, I don't want to um, fight with you. I don't want to being like I hate all men, I hate men. You clearly see that I don't hate men. I don't hate you. I would say that on this channel are more men than women, and I am all good with you. But that's just some things that are just facts, and that's like what feminism is about, So when you said that about these emotions, and I fully support men to show their emotions, and I fully support men who are not afraid to cry and to being sensitive. And I think that this just being human, because this is just a patriarchy trying to tell you that you should be all masculine and you should be, just strong macho man. But no, I know that you are not happy with that. I know that many men don't want to be like that. So I'm fully for just reject it. Be yourself, be who you are, and don't be afraid to cry. Don't be afraid to show how you feel. Don't be afraid um to express, even like express yourself in every way, you know even when you want to put the makeup on your face, just be who you are, and you still, still man, you still who you are, just um that's the way I that's the way it is. It sucks because me being attached to my phone has become a habit. I just wish more people was outside. I'm not, and I'm not living my best life because of it. But when I was able to go through basic training and go through being somewhere different around so many different people helped me open up more. Yeah, well, good life. I appreciate it. Mm. Yeah, I know people that are miserable and depressed in love, but post their lives are amazing on Instagram. But that's Daniel, actually. That's just I feel sorry for them actually, because they are just not being authentic. Um, that's why whenever I show or tell my emotions, which is very very uncommon, it's always a very brief conversation that lasts like 5 minutes before I turn to my attention to the other person. Hope to cry on your next live. Love you. This is ironic, or are you being serious? I'm just asking because I'm not sure. Um, Hello, beauty. I don't like to make things about me from too long. What is on venting after about 5 minutes? I will quickly say how was your day. I just don't want to feel weak. I can understand that, but it's also because maybe you want to protect yourself because you don't know the other person, and we just know that we cannot really trust other people based on our experiences or just at all. So I don't think that's necessarily wrong. And when you maybe met someday some person who you think that you can be genuine, you can be real and honest, you just maybe you will feel it. I think that you know based on your intuition, I guess. Mm, you are gorgeous. Thanks. Mm, I'm not saying that women necessarily have easy lives. That was not my point. Okay, I'm glad that you. Okay, that's good. For that's. I'm glad that you saying that. And you are very right on what you say. Oh, thank you. Um, People like you are strong and refreshing. I hope you can live the way you want fully, 100% somehow. I have a mental illness. We need meaning greater than the bullshit. Well, first of all, really thank you for these beautiful words and support. Um, I really appreciate it. Um, and I hope the same for you, because, yeah, I think that we just deserve it. And I'm sorry that you have mental illness. Um, Honestly, you're not alone. You're not alone. As I said, we just live in a society where we just don't want to say how it is because we don't want to feel shame, or I don't know. It's just made up, you know. I want to reject it. That doesn't mean that I just tell everyone on the street how I feel. You know what I mean. That's not really necessarily my point. But my point is that I just want to live my best authentic life, and I think that being open and talking about um, honesty and mental health and just everything that is honest and genuine can be really good for society, and not just for individual, but for society and for people. You know, to not feel to feel less alone. It's just a form of free therapy. It's way harder for women, in my opinion. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. But at the same time, I don't want to have these fights from men and women and men. Men have it harder. Women have it harder. Um, I'm open to have a respectful conversation about this. I'm not afraid to talk about what us women have to deal with. Really not afraid to talk about it. Um, but in a respectful way, in a respectful form, because I know that I have here people of all genders, men, women, even transgender people, non-binary people. So I don't really. This channel is a safe space for everyone. This channel is safe space for all LGBTQ plus people and community, for allies, for straight people, for women, men, for all the genders, for all the people who are just don't fit in, people, neurodivergent people, you know, for outsiders, for safe space. I want to create a safe space here. So absolutely, also in a respectful way, you know. Um, thank goodness it's not as hard to be a woman like it used to be. But just because something's getting better doesn't mean we gotta pretend it's perfect. Absolutely, absolutely. That's the really best way to describe it. Yes, because yeah, I am really aware that me being a woman, I didn't have the right to all the things that I have today. But it doesn't mean that all this oppression and patriarchy it's fully erased, or and sexism and all these things is still here. So absolutely, I can really relate to this comment. Really beautiful saying, because yes, something there's some progress and there's some like things that are getting better, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect. Absolutely, absolutely. As a individual, can do a lot to change how um, our society is. Well, yeah, at some point you're right, but yeah, I also feel that it's fighting all the time. But at the same time, I would say, and I think that you still have some kind of power, and maybe you are not aware of it, but you have the power to make things better, to spread the light, the joy, or the good energy, good vibes. You know, um, I know. Yeah, of course, you have to protect your energy. I know how it is with people and society, but we have the power to change things, I think, at some point. Don't be afraid to be thin if you like to be like this. I'm not really sure what you mean. Um, Sometimes I think you need a man. I don't need a man. Believe me, trust me, I don't need a man. Really. With being respectful, I don't need a man. So you see, this is also this sexism, or I don't know. Um, Not everything is have to be about men, and you have to just respect that. So you're gonna say to a gay man that you need a wife. Go tell this to a gay man that he needs a wife or a girlfriend. Tell this, okay? Because I don't see what's your point. And even if I was straight, doesn't mean that I need a man, okay? This is just why you have to make things just about the patriarchy all the time. I'm tired of it, really. Why you just can't be like respect all individuals, just why you have to say things like you need these and these and these, and you don't even know me. You don't know me, and you say things that you need a man. This is sexism from yours. This is nothing but sexism, what you're saying, and patriarchy. I mean, yeah, that's just how it is. I don't see what's your point. I don't really see what's your point. With all the respect, but this is your problem, not mine. But I don't I have to say it out loud that I'm kind of fucking tired of these comments to telling me that I need a man, or all women are tired of it, that you need a man, and um, all these sexist things. Even straight women don't like it. We just don't like it because it's really, oh man, I don't even have the words. But okay, I don't want to. I want to be cool. I want to be chill. Okay, but it's too much sometimes. I'm telling you, it's too much. So I just want to be really honest with all the respect. But you see that I don't see I don't see girls writing these to guys that you need sex, or you need a man, and blah 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 on the bullshit. Be cool, be chill, you know. Don't tell women what they need, please. Women do best what they need and what they want, okay? Please stop projecting, okay? Stop projecting, please. And stop being sexist. I have to say it, really. I have to say it. Respect me the way I am. Not because you find me attractive. This is also sexism. Respect me for me being individual, with brain, with mind, with heart, with soul, with opinions, with beliefs. Not because of my looks. Please, please. I'm being honest, truly. I'm being really honest, okay? I'm kind of angry sometimes. I try to be authentic, but you will get in trouble very easily if I do that. What you mean? Like me personally? Because I don't know what you mean. Um, I agree, IG can be used as a tool for expression. Just so many cloud chasers and influencers there. The last few of real creators seem to be on YouTube and they don't get the support they deserve. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Um, Hi Lucia, how are you, dear? Thank you, darling. Kind of tired and it's still something going on, and fucking money problems, work, job, and all these things. Personal things. But I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to deal with all this. Thank you for asking. How are you, my friend? We all are forced to play a role, whether you like it or not. Hell is other people. You can't escape that. I agree actually with that. Where are you from? Oh man, I saw. Okay, I am from Slovakia. Slovakia. I'm from Slovakia. I don't live there, but I am from Slovakia. She's from Slovakia. Thank you guys. Really. Okay, you look beautiful. Okay, thanks. um, so you need a woman. Um, at some point, yeah, yeah, because I'm attracted to women. So yeah, yeah. Uh, mm, it's not just I have to have a girl, I have to have a wife. I just know that things cannot be forced, and we don't live in easy times. with dating, and especially when you're queer, dating is even more difficult in this fucking today's society. But yeah, I am attracted to women, I am attracted to girls, to women. So yeah, I want women now. I don't know the what I'm what I have to say to it. Like you, you know, put some respect on her, my guy. Like I said, if men show emotions, they are considered weak, and people try to take advantage of you. But this, when you see, that's not just yeah. That's not just men. That's everyone. Yeah. That's not just because you're a man, so you being honest. It's also me. It's also from my experiences. When I was honest with some people, they took advantage of me. So this is just a human thing, you know. And as I said that I fully support all men to express themselves, all men to be vulnerable, to not being afraid to be vulnerable, to show emotions, to be sensitive, to cry, to be just honest. But we feminists, we support that. This is not our issue, you know. This is the issue of the patriarchy and of the, you know, this toxic masculinity. I don't know what you want to hear. I'm just saying how it is, you know, because I told you how my beliefs, you know, on it. I told you that I support it, you know, and I support all individuals to be honest with themselves. You know, I support all individuals. Yeah, exactly. I see that we talk here a lot about this. You really want to go in the. I love you guys. I mean, I love you guys. I mean, I know that we can disagree. Mm, that's just not agree. Mm, that's just normal for us because we are just individuals. We are all different. I said, okay, once again, I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't know that about this camera. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. So once again, I want to say to you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I know that we can disagree at some point, but I said it that I want to have. I'm open to have a respectful, conversation. Um, but I'm grateful for this community that I have you here, um, and that you giving me such a nice feedback and support as well. I appreciate it really. It kind of makes me cry. I want to cry because um, I appreciate it really, because this life is tough. It's just how it is. It's tough, and people, work. No one cares about you. Capitalism don't care about you. Capitalism doesn't care about you and your problems and you being just a human. They see us differently. But I just want to be grateful. I just want to be honest and say that I'm grateful for you, you know. So we can have some different opinions or something, but still we are connected at some point, because we have similar, issues and opinions, beliefs, values. That's important, I'd say, you know. Hi, Jim. You're my favorite YouTuber, low key. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's okay, Lucia. I also don't want to fight. What I said is just my experience, and maybe my experience is not the whole truth. Thank you for saying that. I respect you have your experiences. I'm not denying it. You know, I really accept. I really accept it. You know, it's valid. You know, so um, yeah. You guys, I'm here more than an hour. That's insane, truly. Times go really fast with you all the time, always. I'm doing when I'm making live stream, that's insane. But I'm afraid that I have to go in a while. Fucking hate it because nighttime is my time. I really enjoy being awake in the nighttime. I'm a night owl. I'm a night bird. You know, I'm a vampire. You know, so this is my time. Fucking sucks. That's you know that I have to go. So last opportunity to ask me something or write me something. Few minutes because I really have to go. I really have to go. So I'll wait for something maybe. That's sweet. That's sweet. Appreciate you as always. You're authentic. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, sweet dreams. Love ya, Lucia. Sweet dreams. See you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, I appreciate you all. I see you all, and I really want, you know, just want to have all the respect because I don't want to fight with no one from our community. You know, that's normal that we can have some disagrees. You know, we can. That's normal. That's totally okay, and it's valid. You know, it's normal. I mean, but as I said, I just want to, had to have it with respect, you know, respectful conversation, I love you all. I see you all. I see you. You really, This channel is yeah, this channel is great also because of you. This is not just about me. It's about the whole community. So of course I appreciate people who are here with me, people who watch my videos, who are here on my live streams, who asking me questions with all the respect, who giving me feedback, and who want to have conversation, and you know, all the supporters, also all the fellow channels that I also support and watch. So yeah, absolutely, with all the respect, just my respect and love to all of you, to to each one of you, that I just know that it's not a waste of time, it's really important for me, really. I'll be back again. I'll be back again with my live streams again here. I can't wait. You know, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So thank you so much. Really, thank you. Keep fight. Keep fighting. Be strong. I know that every day is a fight, because for me it's fight every day. Every day it's fight and battle. So I want to say really that um, take care of yourself, be strong, be strong, be strong, um, and just say to you that you are strong, and you are brave, and you are brave for still being here. And even though if it sucks, but you're strong, I'm not saying as a phrase. I really mean it, because that's what I'm trying to say to myself. So now I'm trying to say to you that I know that every single day can be a nightmare, or every single day is a fight for you to even wake up and do all these things, But really, you are not alone. I really mean it. You are not alone in this. You can see that. You are not alone. You're not alone. Take care of yourself. Be strong, and try to do things that brings you just a little joy, a cope. As we talked and as we discussed. All art. That's for me. Art, for someone else, it can be playing video games, for example, running. Working out, whatever. Just try to think of yourself. Don't think about society. Try to just be yourself, be your authentic self. um and yeah, you're not alone. And take care, you know take care, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for nice talk. I appreciate it. My mental health too. Thank you, guys. I love you. I appreciate you, and see you. Peace. I really have to go. Okay, I will try to do some live streams during the day, but this is just spontaneous. I'm being spontaneous, and I will try. Okay, I will try, but it's not the it's I have to be in a mood for it as well. But I understand what you're saying. You're also night owl. Okay, okay. Bye, 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 bye. See you guys. See you next time. Peace. Be authentic. Be real. Really. Take care. Okay, this is also I wanted to go, but they see the nice comment here, um, so I have to read it. you're like Lisa from The Simpsons. She becomes the first girl president. I really appreciate you. I appreciate. That's beautiful. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about the president thing, but one thing I'm sure that I really have ambitions and motivations, and I don't want to be afraid of being strong and independent and authentic and real in every single possible way. Um, Maybe I know that it can be difficult because of the system and society doesn't want you to be who you are, but I just fucking want to fight it, and chasing dreams. But thanks again. I really have to go now. I appreciate you all and really all the respect and take care and see you guys.